In one word, heartbreaking. Huntington's disease is a fatal genetic disorder that causes the progressive breakdown of nerve cells in the brain. It deteriorates a person's mental and physical abilities, usually during their prime working years. And what's more, every child whose parent has HD has a 50-50 chance of inheriting the faulty gene that causes the disease. Worst of all, it has no cure. The symptoms of Huntington's disease are described as having ALS, Parkinson's, and Alzheimer's simultaneously. The Huntington's Disease Society of America is the premier not-for-profit organization dedicated to improving the lives of everyone affected by Huntington's disease. It is comprised of 54 chapters and affiliates nationwide and is 100% volunteer-led. From community services and education to advocacy and research, HDSA is the world's leader in providing help for today, hope for tomorrow for people with Huntington's disease and their families. In the state of Alabama, there's an estimated population of 4,849,377. The population with HD, 485. Population at risk, 3,273. Total HD population, 3,758. Impact on family unit, 12,064. Total impact, 15,822. Today, there are approximately 30,000 symptomatic Americans and more than 200,000 at risk of inheriting the disease. I am one of those more than 200,000 at-risk people. I, along with my brother and so many others, have to fear the 50-50 chance of going along the same path of mental and physical deterioration just as my father did. We live in a world where every now and then we forget our keys or stutter our speech. We have in the back of our heads, this could be it. I could have Huntington's. But even more frightening than that, we fear our siblings being diagnosed with it, and we worry about our future families. We would never want our children or our spouse to have to watch their parent or their loved one go through that, let alone pass it on to our own children. Through your generosity, we can find a cure and we can help get rid of these fears forever. HDSA works on a 76-24 mission to administration ratio. That means 76% of all funds donated go straight to mission work. That includes family services, research, and education. One way you can get involved is the Team Hope Walk. Team Hope is HDSA's largest national grassroots fundraising event. Thousands of families, friends, coworkers, and communities walk together each year to support HDSA's fight to improve the lives of everyone affected by HD. From forming a team to sponsoring an event to volunteering, you too can help make a difference in so many lives. Join Team Hope for HD and help provide help for today, hope for tomorrow. Contact Craig Myers for more information at cmyers@hdsa.org or call at 727-221-4826. As I mentioned earlier, my father suffered from Huntington's disease. He served 22 years in the Marine Corps, where he was forced to retire due to Huntington's disease. We saw the neurological disease overtake our father's body like no children should have to witness. HD first caused unusual things, and then it turned to outbursts of anger and violence. Our mother had to make the best decision in the hardest circumstance and decided to put him in a VA nursing home. The closest one was 2 hours away. On my high school senior night, on October 21st, 2011, I came off the football field to be told HD had ultimately taken his life. Having gone through this, my family only became stronger. Myself, alongside my mother and my two brothers, decided we would fight for a cure. It was terrible enough to see our father be overcome by this disease. We certainly wouldn't want one of our siblings to have to go through the same. Fast forward 6 years to the exact date, on October 21st, 2017, and our oldest brother was involved in a car accident at no fault of his own. 3 days later, on October 24th, he was called home after becoming brain dead from the car accident. He donated his organs, which in turn helped a lot of people. But what he wanted most was to donate his brain for Huntington's research. He had been tested before having children, and he did not have the faulty gene. So when he passed, he wanted his brain to help find a cure any way that it could. He wanted it for the people suffering from HD and their loved ones. Unfortunately, due to the circumstances, it was not able to be used for this purpose. Again, our family will persevere and grow stronger, and we will ultimately do all that we can for this cause, not only because it's so close to our own individual hearts, but also to honor our brother and our father in this way. Just about a month and a half after my brother's passing, HDSA announced a new drug had been formed. Ionis HTT-RX is a historic moment in the fight against HD, as it represents the successful completion of the first trial to treat the underlying cause of Huntington's disease, the genetic mutation itself. On March 1st, more results about the drug came out. Top-line data demonstrates significant reductions of disease-causing mutant Huntington protein in people with Huntington's disease. We are on the edge of breakthrough. As you can imagine, this has brought some hope to my suffering family. In the fall, we will be hosting the second annual benefit run honoring Adam and my father, with all proceeds going to Huntington's Disease Society of America. Join the movement by participating, becoming a volunteer, or donating today.